Okay, so this is the first run with the new deck. I'll start on the play. Looking at this, we have two lands into our Blood Moon and Stone Rain. We don't have any removal, but I'm going to take the chance because Omen might buy some time and find something, so I'm going to keep this hand. What we want to be doing is hitting a basic plains, which the Flooded Strand enables us to do. So we can. But the only problem with hitting the basic plains is that we can't Molten Rain until we find that second red source. But the Blood Moon will switch on a number of different sources that can do that. Well, basic blue is not a good thing that you want to see straight up because, I mean, he's probably going to have counter spells. We can test it out right here anyway. There's my plane, so I'm not under pressure to crack the strand because I don't have any double whites main deck. So we'll just play the Omen and see what he does. No counter. He let that resolve very quickly. One of the tricks with X-Mage is you can use F5 and F9. So the way that resolved was he just had it set to accept everything straight up. Now he's passed again. So not really sure what's going on. We can jam the Blood Moon, but it's kind of pointless when he's got double. So we're going to go for a land destruction first up. We can start pounding him. And even if he counters, it's going to clear the way for our Johnnies and the Heroes. So we'll crack this for. We need the double for Molten Rain, so I'm going to have to take a hit from Sacred Foundry. This is one of the downsides for the Flooded Strand. I can't fetch a basic mountain, so Sacred Foundry, pay 2, Stone Rain, and Island. See what he does here. Yeah, there's the counter spell. So what we want to do is just bleed out some of these counter spells until we can resolve a threat, because he's going to be under pressure now. He can't do anything until he hits that third land drop and can hold up a mana leak. At which time I'd probably resolve an Ajani first so that I can tap down one of his lands. This is my boom bust. I don't want to use it until I've got. So we just keep going after his land base. And you will see these sort of players. He gets cranky. What's going on? I suspect he missed his turn. This is a problem with X-Mage. It gets into this habit where it will, I suspect, skip his turn every time. And for some reason, when you do a rollback, like I just did, you have to manually click through each one for the next turn. Otherwise, we're in big trouble. What is this? Oh, so he's some sort of artifact deck. Which so he's on a homebrew, so we don't really know what's going on here. And that was a shame that we missed that land drop. Otherwise, we could resolve Adani. I wouldn't mind hitting a Darksteel Citadel here just to get him to 1. He'd be miles behind. Declaration. We don't want to give him card draw at this stage. We're under no pressure, so we just have to pass the turn again. Blood Moon is. I mean, I could probably actually drop a Blood Moon because he's on all blue artifacts that don't require colors. So see if he's silly enough to counter that, because it's probably going to be a useless card for us. Yeah, there, Remand. Oh, he cycles and gets a card draw. but at least he's reminding that rather than Nahiri, or I suspect the Blood Moons will come out sideboard. But the big problem for this land destruction deck is land drops. We really need to hit. What is this? Okay, so he's going to be trying to build up a ton of life. And we have no answer for that artifact main deck. Nothing to do here, so while he's tapped out, I'm going to just bolt that so that he can't pay one less for his artifacts. But obviously this deck's going to need some way to gain life. He's got two of them now. We've probably got big trouble now. Whenever you cast it, when you cast a spell, so it's kind of good for our deck because he's going to need to be casting spells consistently to get the life. But we're got huge problems because we somehow need to hit that land drop, and now we've missed again. So I think we can't win from here. We've already seen a Remand and a Mana Leak. So generally you'll play at least 3 Mana Leaks. What is this? Okay, so he's just going to dump a whole heap of artifacts on board. See, I suspect he's out of... he's up to 27 life now. Once he gets to 50, we're dead. He's obviously got no counter spells because he's just dumping stuff. Okay, we've still got nothing to do, so we're just Stone Rain. But by this stage of the game, these Stone Rains are largely useless because he's too far ahead. We had to be hitting that 4th land drop 3 or 4 turns ago. That's what I expected on turn 1. This thing, I don't know why he's playing. Enters the battlefield, draw a card. Sacrifice. Here's our Citadel, but it's arrived a bit late. Because he's tapped out, I can at least play a Planeswalker, unless he's got Spell Pierce. But we're pretty much borderline dead anyway. So I'll play Nahiri because it's faster to get to the win con. And so we'll get rid of the Boom Blast. No, we won't. We'll keep that because we can use it to bait something next turn. We'll get rid of the Blood Moon. Now, Emrakul will take down 6 things. So he's got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's got 9, so he can keep 3. I suspect these are useless to him. He can happily sacrifice those to Emrakul. Mono blue, the only thing I can think that he might have. He's running artifacts, so he might have a Pithing Needle main deck. Otherwise, a Cryptic Command. Pitching the Blood Moon enables us to use the Dark Steel with the Boom Blast as well, which will drop him to 3 lands outside of Cryptic range. So what we really want next turn is a land. Then we can Boom Blast and Stone Rain and get him down to 2 lands. Then he's forced to hold up things like Mana Leak. He's just dumping a whole heap of artifacts. I suspect he might have, I forget the name of the card, but turn all your artifacts into creatures. He's he's got plenty of card draw. He's up to 6. So my next turn I can either go for a Johnny. Well, I'm pretty safe now that he's done that, but the problem is he keeps tapping lands. I mean, he keeps playing spells, so he's up to 39. He's only going to get to 40. Every spell he's getting 2 life, so he's got 2 to go. Another option here is to resolve is just put my Boombust in the grave and take out all his lands via Goblin Dark Dwellers. Okay, there's a land. Now I've got the option of Ajani tap something down, or Stone Rain plus Boombust, which I think is probably better. Prevent him from casting too many spells. So I'll destroy land you control, land you don't control. Because we want to stop him casting 2 more. This time we're going to pitch Najani. Yes, we'll get rid of it. Ajani, because in case all those things come to life, we can Declaration and Elsewhere Flask. So now we're in better shape. 2, 4, 6, 8. He's got 8 things left. We can Emrakul next turn, take down 6 of them. What's he got? Plays a tapped land. He's at 39, so he's still got 11 to go. The problem here, I'm thinking sideboard. Stony Silence is going to do nothing here. We need to stop these artifacts, so that it'll be Vandal. 2 Vandal Blast will definitely come in. But the other problem is I haven't seen what he's actually doing. In terms of, obviously his life total is his win con. Oh, I've never had this many Nahiris come through. So now we'll Emrakul and take some stuff down. See what he's got. If anything. I can't think what he can have, because he's short of Cryptic Command. Yeah, so yeah, we win the match, and he's surrendered entirely.